Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here and welcome to a brand new Let's Play here on my channel. This Let's Play is called Belong There and some of you guys might be thinking, what the heck is this? What does Belong There mean? Why is it called this? And I'm going to give you guys the reasoning as to why I chose that name for this specific Let's Play. So for those of you who don't know, if you haven't watched my videos before, if you're new to the channel, or if you haven't watched many of my recent videos, this is a Let's Play that is going to be very story-based. If you guys have watched my Younguns videos, then you kind of know what to expect. These are basically all my original characters, and I'm going to be playing with them, exploring their lives to the fullest. They're all going to have hobbies and jobs and things like that. As you can see, this current sim is gardening all of these plants for me, which is great. So to start off with the name, I came up with Belong There because this Let's Play is going to be like heavily focused LGBTQ plus relationships and all of that good stuff. I really wanted to have like solid representation here on my channel. As you guys know, I love having representation in my Let's Plays, and before you guys get scared and you're like, oh no, this is solely gonna be around sexuality, it is not. So all of these specific sims do have specific sexualities, which I have thought about, and like they're their characters, but it's not going to be solely based around that. So Belong There is, one, to show their LGBT representation in the title, which I thought was pretty damn punny of me and pretty smart, may I add. So that's why this is called Belong There, but also this is more about these sims finding themselves, finding their families. You know, a lot of the community believes that you get to pick your family and you get to pick your support system, and even though your blood relatives may not be around anymore, they may not support your life choices, they may not encourage you to embrace your sexuality, your friends always will. So this Let's Play is all about these young sims finding themselves and really finding their home. I guess the welcome wagon did just arrive, so we should probably, let's invite our neighbors in. Let's get talking to them. As you guys can see, I have also downloaded MC Command Center. I'm gonna be playing around with the settings and things. Oh, are you guys all stood in front of the door so that I can't even get out to you? Is that gonna be the case? Oh no, we can. Apparently we just had to walk through Micah. That's fine. She's gonna introduce herself and invite them all in. So to give you guys a rundown of the sims I am gonna be focusing on in this Let's Play, right here we have Eliza Adair. She is currently living by herself. She is eco-friendly. I have gone a little bit custom content crazy. I actually downloaded custom traits, which is something that I have never done. So I'm gonna see how these work out for this Let's Play, but she's eco-friendly. Again, this is a custom trait, just to let you guys know. I will leave links to what I have downloaded for this LP in the description so you guys can go check them out. These sims prefer a lifestyle of energy conservation, recycling and sustainable eating. They become happy when gardening, prefer showers over baths, and will use the clothesline over the dryer. And then you have spiritual. These sims believe in a higher power, and this belief is strengthened through meditation and quiet reflection. And she is also clumsy. These sims tend to fail more often at physical activities and tend to laugh at failure instead of becoming upset, which is great for the fact that she is super into meditation and yoga. To show you guys her skills, as you can see, she's quite high in charisma, pretty funny. Her fitness is fairly high. She is working on her gardening. Her guitar is very high. She is all about being an eco-friendly warrior. We're gonna thank these guys for coming. Let's actually start interacting with people. Let's also debate existence of vampires, because that's the thing that you do straight away when you introduce yourselves into new people. Oh my goodness, such a nerd. I love her. So yeah, she's really into music and wellness. She loves meditation and yoga, and as you guys can see, she does live by herself in this adorable little, kind of like a caravan trailer thing that we have here. One of my good friends, Herbie, actually made this amazing plot of land for me, so I will leave Herbie's Twitch down below. Definitely go give her a cheeky follow over on Twitch. So Herbie's link will be in the description. Thank you, Herbie, for making this for me. I absolutely love it. So she is our little eco warrior sim. She hasn't fully like recognized her sexuality, or hasn't really accepted it to the full extent. She knows that she is attracted to girls. She has also had like a couple of boyfriends in the past, but she knows that, you know, what she feels towards the ladies is not completely straight for her. So she's starting to figure herself out a little bit, and I'm just so excited to delve into her story. But she is not the only sim we are going to be focusing on. I actually have 2 other sims in another household in San Myshuno, so I'm pretty much going to be doing a part on them and then a part on her. If, say, something exciting is happening, then I might switch that up a little bit, but for the first, like, at least couple of parts, we're gonna have them live separately. That might last till about, like, part 10, part 15, until they really get to know each other. So if we go over to her relationships, you can see Desiree and you can see Dom, and those are the other 2 sims that I am fully going to be focused on. Eliza, actually, her parents passed away, so unfortunately she does not have any family relations. She was an only child. Both sets of her grandparents have died, and she also has lost her parents, so she doesn't know either of her parents. Oh, she just dropped something because of her little clumsy trait. She is so freaking cute. Did you guys see that? She dropped a plate on the floor. I'm so excited to really explore her. She's just jamming out on that keyboard. You go, Eliza. You jam out on that little keyboard. I guess I will also hop over to the other guys to introduce you to them. I've kind of given you a little bit of a rundown on Eliza. She's our hippie chick who just wants to play music and busk. She's also pretty into protesting, so in the future I may get her into the political career where she becomes like a protester, which I think could be pretty fun because she knows exactly what she wants. So I'm very excited to delve into her a little bit more, but I'm gonna hop over to the other famalam and I will be back with you guys in a second. Alright guys, so here we have Desiree and Dom. These guys actually live over in the Spice District of San Myshuno in this adorable little apartment. It is a pretty small apartment, but it's all they can really afford at this point in time. This was actually Desiree's apartment because she is actually a dancer here in San Myshuno, so this is her apartment, but she was kind of struggling to keep up with the rent, so she offered this little, I can't even call it a room, it's basically a little nook and cranny, and she was like, look, I need someone to live with me so that they can help out with rent a little bit. And Dom is a poetry writer, so he writes an awful lot of poetry. So these guys definitely have very creative and fun careers lined up. So he is a poetry writer. He was also struggling to pay his rent, and his parents, he actually does not get on with his parents. They found out that he was pansexual and they just did not understand. They didn't want to understand, and they basically told him to get out of their house and he wasn't allowed back into it, which is horrible, but you know, that's the way that some people are, unfortunately. And to give you guys a little bit of a backstory to Desiree, I'm going to be talking through this a lot more. This is kind of just like an introductory video towards all of these guys, but Desiree is actually a trans woman and I absolutely adore her. I think she's gonna be so much fun to play as. She is active, she is a dance machine, and she is a music lover, as I said. She is a dancer, and I actually downloaded the dancer mod so that she can be like a social media dancer, so she's trying to really make her way up in the world. I'm probably also gonna get the Road to Fame mod so she can become like this social influencer, which I think is gonna be awesome for her. You know, it's really gonna help to build her confidence. And I have actually created all of Desiree's family. So as you can see, she's fairly good friends with Eliza. Those two actually went to school together. They both grew up in Windenburg, which is awesome. So they know each other from way in the past. And obviously she's really close to Dom because they now live together. Then she has an older sister named Kendra, who is a genius, a bookworm, and a snob. Her mum is Soraya. She is neat, a bookworm, and cheerful. Soraya is just this lovely, open-armed woman who absolutely like loves everyone she comes into contact with. She's just this bubbly personality of pure love and joy, which we are definitely going to get to see throughout this Let's Play. It's a little bit dark in this apartment. I need to brighten it up a little bit because this is super dark as I'm trying to play with these guys. So Soraya is her mum. Trey is her older brother. I'm sure you guys are going to love Trey. I actually kind of want to invite these guys over. I think we're just gonna have them, we are gonna, what should we do? Plan a social event. We're just going to invite her family over so I can kind of show them to you guys, and also Eliza as well, because I kind of want these all in the same place. So let's just host a house party. It's not going to be a prestige event. These two are going to be the hosts, and then Eliza, Kendra, Soraya, Winston, Trey. And this is her dad, Wayne. As you can see, Wayne is in the red. They despise each other. There's a really sad story behind this. So Soraya and Wayne, obviously Desiree's parents, when Desiree actually approached them about how she felt and how she had always felt, she approached these two hoping for the best. She knew her mum would probably love her no matter what, but her dad, on the other hand, just could not accept it in the slightest, which is so heartbreaking for Desiree, and it's really had an impact on the rest of the family. She isn't as close with Kendra, as Kendra is a scientist and she kind of wants to keep her relationship with her father, so that's kind of driven a wedge a little bit between Desiree and her older sister, which is very, very unfortunate. And also, Soraya and Wayne did actually get divorced due to this. It was too much for Soraya to handle. She said if he can accept Desiree for exactly who she was, then she couldn't continue to love the man and therefore had to give up basically the love of her life, which is so heartbreaking. We don't need an entertainer. I'm sure Eliza will whip out a guitar or something like that. So let's just invite those guys over and we are just going to have it at our house. So hopefully they will come over. She's just vibing to this music. She loves it. She just loves music. What is he watching? A black and white film. See, this is why you're into poetry, Dom. This is exactly why you are the poet of the household. I am also gonna make Dom's parents. I just didn't have time to do so before I wanted to record these parts, but Dom's parents will definitely be coming, but like I said, he definitely does not have the best relationship with them in the slightest. Oh, here we go. This is Desiree's little brother. This is Winston. Winston, why are you looking so angry? Let's thank him for coming, and we are going to share a secret with him. This is little Winston. He's so freaking dapper. Look at him in his little waistcoat. I love him. Let's also enthuse about new albums. He is a little music lover like his big sister, so these two have a lot in common. So with Desiree, a lot of you guys were like, oh, I would have liked to see her transition, but I kind of wanted to start this Let's Play with her already having transitioned because I felt that was the right thing to do for her. You know, she's very comfortable in her own skin. She's always known exactly who she is, and she is a dancer as well, so she really wanted to get moving on the transition period, and that's why I decided I was gonna have her already transitioned in this Let's Play. But yes, she is a straight trans woman. Oh, look at Eliza. Here's our mum. We are gonna thank her for coming as well. We can teach her dancing. Let's do it. We should probably give her an apartment key so that she can come over whenever she wants. I think I'm gonna do that. Let's give her an apartment key so she can just pop over whenever she wants to. Like I said, these two have a really, really good relationship with one another. So we're gonna give her that key. Where's Dom? What's he doing? Oh, he's making drinks. He's just over here making drinks. Why don't you make a drink for... Let's make one for Eliza. I don't know what she likes, so he's gonna go ask her what she wants to drink. I'm so excited to finally be filming this part for you guys. You have no idea. I hope you guys are excited for this as much as I am. It's been a while since I've had a really story-based Let's Play on my channel. Oh, why is he embarrassed? Who just walked in on him peeing? Oh, no. Also, where the heck is Trey? Why isn't our older brother here? Did we actually invite him? Invite to hang out at current lot. Oh, we may not have invited him. I'm sorry, Trey. We should have done so. But I think we forgot. Or maybe he just wasn't on the list. I don't know. But I want to introduce you guys to Trey as well, because I have a feeling a lot of you are going to love him. This is Kendra, her older sister. This is who we aren't super close with, but... we're hopefully, over the period of time that I'm playing as these guys, we are hopefully gonna get back onto good terms with Kendra. I love how you're all just chilling in Desiree's room right now. What are you all doing? Did you give her a key? Yeah, she did. Okay, we're gonna tell her a dramatic story, and let's also enthuse about guitar solos. Oh, I didn't show you guys the skills of these two. So she is obviously level 5 in dancing, also fairly high in fitness. She also knows how to cook a fair bit and has a pretty high charisma. So those are her main skills, and singing. She's quite high in singing. Oh, here's Mr. Trey. Oh, what's the matter with you? You don't like the bubble blower? I see how it is. I mean, you don't have to use it. I'm not forcing it upon you, Trey. But I actually created him on live stream. So if some of you guys are watching from my Twitch live streams, then you will all know Trey the Bae. He is Desiree's older brother. He is super supportive. Those two did dance together when they were kids. And so the dad was kind of tender about that. He didn't really like his boys doing dance. But Trey and Desiree still continued to do it. So Trey is a dancer as well, but he is trying to get into the cooking career at the moment. He wants to be a chef, which is awesome. Why does he look so sad? I want to go cheer up our older bro, because he looks so upset at the moment. Oh look, he went to watch the cooking channel, just to rub it in your faces that he is a chef. Go see what's wrong with him. I want to become best friends with him because these two are definitely besties. They are probably the closest in the family because they are just so similar to one another. Like, she knows cooking because Trey has practically taught her everything that he knows. So these two really get along super, super well. Trey, what's the matter? Can we become best friends, please? He just completely denied us. He was like, nah, I don't really want to be your best friend if I'm completely honest. Oh, there we go. Now they're besties. I love it. Let's talk about the latest party. They are both dance machines. Like I said, they both absolutely love dancing, and that's something that they definitely have in common. I freaking love him. Isn't he just beautiful? Like, he is a hunk of a man. As I was saying on my Twitch stream, we were all pixel thirsting after Trey the Bay. I love all of these Sims. I'm very excited to see where their lives will lead them. And to show you guys Dom's skills, he is alright in bowling randomly. He has a very high charisma skill. He's also pretty comedic. His writing is a level 7 as well because, as I said, he does write an awful lot of poetry, but unfortunately they only have one computer between them because this apartment is so tiny, unfortunately. So these guys are really gonna have to work hard if they want to move into like a bigger area and a better area, because currently they're just in the spice district. What are you eating? Crisps? I see how it is. That vegan lifestyle, though. No, she's not actually vegan. She is vegetarian. Like, she doesn't have the vegetarian trait, but I do want her to be a vegetarian. Ooh, Dom acquired the dance skill. Nice. See, Desiree is already having an effect on you, and Trey has completely stolen my heart. We're having a freaking house party, and he's here playing The Sims. If that isn't me, look, he's got Bella and Mortimer woohooing. I like how he turns it off. As soon as Winston walks into the room, he's like, whoops, better turn that off. That's getting a little bit too hot and spicy for our little brother to see. Oh, you're ordering a drink? That's fine. I can make you a drink. I think we're trying to make everyone a drink right now. Who's non-committal? You're not non-committal. I mean, none of these guys are currently in a relationship. They are all just friends with one another, so there is no romance in the air right now, but I'm sure that is going to change throughout this LP, because we all know that I am a sucker for romance. Where are you off to? What are you doing? He's gonna go see what's happening. Okay, that's fine. You do you, boo. I'll leave you to it. These guys are all just chatting with one another, and he's just doing something else. I don't even know what's happening. Oh, I also want to give Trey a key. Oh, look at these two. She's just like pulling funny faces. Oh my goodness. No, where's Trey? Oh, I think he's going to hang out a little bit more. I want to give him an apartment key so that he can come in anytime he wants as well. Because Dom is actually really good friends with Trey too. Bye, Eliza. It was good to see you, friend. So there we go. He now has an apartment key. And she actually has work in the morning. She starts work at 9 a.m. She is a freshman dance student. This is a mod. I downloaded the dancer mod. If we go to Dom over here and we hit find a job, he obviously isn't going to find one because he's a writer and that's what he does. He's like a freelance and he's published some of his poems, so he's really gonna try and start getting more into that. But just to show you guys, the dancer mod right here. Many children share the dream of becoming a professional dancer. Is this dream now finally becoming true? Whether it's at the Willow Creek City Ballet or as an online superstar, it is a lot of work. Do you think you have it in you to become the next big talent? And the career branches are dancer on social media, which kind of doesn't make sense, but I feel that's more like maybe a hip-hop dancer, which is what Desiree is. She mainly does street and hip-hop dance. So that's kind of the more like cool, like, you know, in music videos and very active on social media and stuff like that. More of a, how would I say it? More of like a modern dance person, I guess, kind of like dance mums. And then you have like the classic ballet dancer. But Desiree ain't no ballet dancer, okay? Ooh, what's she making? She's getting fancy up in here. Oh, and our neighbors are arguing. This is where it begins. Let's go pound on the door. I have not missed living in the city. Oh my goodness. I forgot how much these guys argue with one another. This is, I can't remember his name. Geeta? I know Geeta is his mum. Oh, she's the one that's come out. Oh, goodness gracious me. Let's complain angrily about the noise. The blaring sounds from a neighbor's apartment are enough to inspire insomnia. Hey, I live here too. I'm sorry your life is boring. Actually, I had a party just before this, and guess what? I didn't make that much noise. Just letting you know. Desiree, what did you make? Oh, you should probably continue with that. Please don't leave it on the stove. Trust me, I do not want a fire in the first freaking part. Is she now gonna come over and complain? No. Why are you coming into our apartment? No. Ask to leave. I do not want you here, Geeta. Please get out of my apartment. Go, tell her to leave. Oh, bye, Trey. It was nice to see you. Aren't you staying for dinner? I just made dinner. Why am I making dinner at 11 p.m. at night? That is not a good thing to do. But she's made it, and she's calling him over. She's like, boy, you better get your butt over here after I just slaved over this pan-fried whatever, fish. I can never pronounce that word, so I'm not even gonna try it. But guys, I think I'm gonna end this first part here. I know it was a lot of information to take in. That is always the way in these Let's Plays, because I want to give you guys a little bit of a backstory and a little bit of an overview of their skills and their personalities and what they're gonna be getting up to in this LP. But I'm so excited for these lot to find themselves and really just explore and live life to the fullest. Oh, I didn't realize we were playing a game of musical chairs. Feeling it. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this first part. Give it a massive thumbs up if you did. Honestly, seeing all those thumbs up is such an encouragement, especially when starting a new Let's Play. That's a little bit of a risk as well. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave all of your comments down below. Let me know who you think your favorite character is so far, who you think your favorite character is going to be. I would love to hear what you guys think of these characters and their stories. I'm probably going to be playing as these guys again in the next part because I want him to actually start writing and I want to see how her first day on the job goes. So I'm probably going to play as these guys in the next part too. But thank you all so much for watching and I will speak to you all in my next video. Bye guys!